Mr. Eugene Redmond, will you please join me at the podium? Today, the university confers an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree upon Eugene Redmond, an emeritus professor of English language and literature at SIUE and an internationally known poet and founder of Drumvoices Revue, a multicultural literary journal that has featured some of the most important literary voices of the 20th and 21st centuries. In 1976, Mr. Redmond was named Poet Laureate of East St. Louis, Illinois. His contributions as a guiding light in African American literature have brought him national and international acclaim. In addition, he has provided a national platform for hundreds of SIUE students and emergent writers, including those from the Eugene B. Redmond Writers Club in East St. Louis. I invite you to read today's commencement program for a more detailed account of Professor Redmond's accomplishments. It is a great day for a university when it is able to present an honorary degree to one of its own. It is with great pride that we are acknowledging the work of Mr. Eugene Redmond and to be able to offer him this honorary degree today. So, Mr. Eugene Redmond, in public recognition of merit and distinction, and after careful consideration by the faculty, the president, the board of trustees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the board of trustees, I now confer upon you the honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree. Dr. Redmond will now address the graduates, their families, and guests.
Thank you, Chancellor Vandergriff and members of the SIUE family, and congratulations, graduates, upon the completion of another milestone in your career, and congratulations, faculty, for surviving another year. SIU and me. My courtship with SIUE began in 1957 when I finished Lincoln High School, and SIU, initially without the E, was born in the threefold womb of Alton, East St. Louis, Edwardsville. We have to remember that during this period, most of us completed our work at either the Alton or East St. Louis centers. Where we sit now was farmland occupied also by raccoons and snakes and rabbits. Permit me to conjure that year in a poetic form called the Kwansaba. As a quiet coup, SIU yawned in noisy 1957, a sandwich year between Korea and Vietnam, spiced with space-age Sputnik and Elliot Rudwick, Elvis and Miles, Little Rock Nine and a hula hoop grind, led by Emmett Till and Rosa Parks' Montgomery Sparks, amid Bid Whist and the Twist. In 1958, an infant SIUE and I separated when the Marine Corps offered me free travel to exotic places like San Diego for boot camp, Hawaii, Okinawa, Japan, Hong Kong, Southeast Asia, and Quantico, Virginia. After my discharge in 1961, we danced again at the East St. Louis Center, aka 10th Street Tech. I acted in plays, wrote for local newspapers, became editor of the Alestral in 1963, and attended the March on Washington, where Martin Luther King Jr. gave his "I Have a Dream" speech. Another Kwansaba for 1963. We were mere hyperactive students debating nuclear war and civil rights, Greek drama, and women's lib, MLK's Big March and JFK's New Frontier, the other America and Catch-22, until bullets raining on Kennedy in Dallas drained East St. Louis of its light. But what did we know? At SIU, I was baptized in the 4 genres of writing: drama, fiction, nonfiction, and poetry. Poetry, the most concentrated, expresses life in rhythm and music. It also operates in mysterious, even mystical and magical ways. For some of you, it may be impossible to envision a world and a time before SIUE. But aiming to do just that is this pastiche of the 4 genres anchored in poetry. O background, O foreground, O ritual ground. Over wars, race riots, floods, strikes, quakes of earth, and tornado alleys, forebears shaped their ancestrals into an Indo-ethno-socio-gumbo of Cahokia mounds and sacred grounds, immigrants and indigents, Middle Passage Express and underground consciousness, ethnic creeds and abductees, Gothic gables and streetcar cables, garlic breaths and TB deaths, onion fingers and doo-wop singers, blues guitars and bruised slop jars, fiddles and skittles, seesaw and pre-law, low gas lamps and red light vamps, scripture reader and animal breeder, lollipops and hot bebops, dope kneader and Dutch leader, baklava and hot java, beer songs and ice tones, brassy jazzers and razzmatazzers, gospel and polka, hostel and mocha. SIUE and I parted a second time in 1964 when I graduated. But we resumed our courtship in 1967, the year I became a teacher counselor in the Experiment in Higher Education, or EHE, a revolutionary and successful program for high school graduates not deemed college worthy. That same year, Catherine Dunham set up her Performing Arts Training Center, where I also taught. But alas, 2 years later, we split a third time when I became writer-in-residence at Oberlin College in Ohio, and a year later joined my favorite teacher, Vernon Ted Hornback, on the faculty at Cal State U Sacramento. Returning home, I resumed my romance with SIUE in 1990 and am now experiencing a 4th separation. Following is an ancestral collection of beloved teachers, classmates, friends, and colleagues whose paths intersected mine at SIUE. Joyce Aschenbrenner, a familistic scholar and teacher, arrived from Chicago in the late 1960s to teach in EHE and PATC. During the 70s, 80s, and 90s, Joyce recorded urban anthropology and Dunham's legacy in numerous articles and books. Affectionately known as B-Witz, William C. Benowitz was a true aesthete, a colorful, effete teacher who brilliantly mixed Shakespeare and current news into textbooks he wrote for his math classes. We feared and revered B-Witz. You couldn't be mentally lazy around classmate Raymond Cason or Campbell, photographer, tennis coach, and dance floor wizard. Ray, his sister, mother, nephew, and I drove to Dallas, Texas, where I was best man in his wedding. That was 1962. Because Southern restaurants, hotels, and motels did not serve black people, the women prepared fried chicken for the trip. Ray and I slept on the ground at night, keeping one eye on the women and the boy in the car. And now a Kwansaba for Catherine Dunham, who also had a rendezvous with SIU. With Marlena Dietrich and French dancer Mestingue, she had one of the 3 best sets of legs in the world. This Duke Ellington of dance, what her moves meant in Port-au-Prince, Paris, Dakar, and East St. Louis, lives in lit dreams, walking drums, child eyes, Dunham Hall. Another visionary, R. Buckminster Fuller, or Bucky as we called him, was a poet, scientist, inventor, architect, futurist, and designer of the geodesic dome. Examples of his genius are SIUE's Religious Center and the Mary Brown Center in East St. Louis's Lincoln Park. Also a Renaissance man, Emil Jason directed the East St. Louis Center, chaired SIUE's chemistry department, and was an inventor and organizer of farmers, recalling M.B. Tolson, the great poet and professor portrayed by Denzel Washington in the movie The Great Debaters. Noah Lou Katz, a veteran of the Six-Day Mideast War, and who held the Adam Smith Chair of Political Economy at the University of Glasgow in Scotland, was a visiting professor at SIUE. Under him, I studied politics of underdevelopment and the third world. But I also had the opportunity really, of collecting him, as he put it, from his downtown St. Louis apartment. During those daily drives from the campus to his apartment, from his apartment to the campus, our conversations were worth their time and gas and mental gold. Ina Peabody Sledge's rendezvous with SIU began as a student in the 1960s and ended as a faculty member in the Lovejoy Library. In a poem, I eulogized this sophisticated lady as a modest jazzologist who carried Bird, Billy, and Miles on her tongue and volumes of Ellington in her hum, balancing libraries and blues, Lincoln Park and Cuddy Sark, collard greens and limousines. Mother Lila B. Tier sat like Buddha on a street named Tudor and mentored everybody from Miles Davis to Ike Turner, the Hutland brothers to Jackie Joyner, Ambassador Donald McHenry to Joseph Harrison, Raymond Campbell to poet Darlene Roy. Until her death, she was a cultural orchestra leader, harmonizing races and religions, rich and poor, youth and adult, urban and rural, all from her post as liaison between SIUE and the city of East St. Louis. And now, everyone collects or gets collected by people and things. Hence, we're all compilations of all we've encountered. Perhaps you'll find among these SIUE ancestors a person or an event you'd like to collect. Perhaps you'll be able to say to your forebears and heirs, as I'm fond of whispering, I can never unlove thee, SIUE.